Once the fastest production car in the world, the Bugatti EB110 was ahead of its time when it launched in 1991. Featuring a quad-turbo 3.5 litre V12 that revs to 8,500 RPM. Let's see what makes this an engine legend. The Bugatti EB110 saw the relaunch of the original brand that was created by the Italian-born French engineer Ettore Bugatti. The EB110 was to mark the 110th birthday of Ettore, who died in 1947. The EB110 was unveiled at Versailles on the 15th of September 1991 on what would have been the 110th birthday of Ettore. A total of 139 cars were produced between 1991 and 1995, consisting of the EB110 GT and the more powerful EB110 SS. At the heart of the car is a 3.5 litre quad-turbo V12 engine driven through an all-wheel drive 6-speed manual transmission. This engine was unlike any other road car at the time. The engine has 5 valves per cylinder, 3 intake and 2 exhaust, with 60 valves in total. There are 12 individual port throttle bodies, as you would typically find on a race engine. The valve train is gear driven off the crank, something that's rarely seen on a production engine due to cost. The advantage of this design is durability and longevity of the system without servicing. 3 cylinders on each bank are mated to a single IHI turbocharger, with 2 per bank sharing an air-to-air charge cooler. Each bank has its own intake manifold, with 6 individual port throttles. Port throttles allow for faster engine response due to the smaller throttled volume when compared to a traditionally placed single throttle. Port throttles, in conjunction with 4 small ball bearing turbos, were used in an effort to reduce turbo lag. Despite this, the engine still had noticeable turbo lag, although it was a significant improvement on other turbo engines of the era. The GT makes around 550 horsepower at 8,000 RPM, while the SS makes just over 600 horsepower at 8,250 RPM. The GT has a top speed of 213 miles per hour, whereas the SS has a top speed of 218 miles per hour, making it the world's fastest production car until the McLaren F1. Between 2001 and 2002, German company Dauer built the EB110 Super Sport Lightweight, using spare parts they bought following Bugatti's bankruptcy in 1995. The engine now produced around 650 horsepower. The increased power, coupled with a new lightweight carbon body, made this a formidable car. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.